channel bumpers, station items, whatever you call them. I love them. There's something about the media that plays in between the shows and commercials that make them so charming to me. Some are simple, some like to be fun, some like to be weird. I welcome all of it. I love those dinosaurs who sing doo-wop. I love the scrolling banners. I love Dash and Dodge just doing their thing. You get the gist. No doubt about it, if there was anything I've been wanting to do since I was a young little Caleb, it would be to make bumpers of my own, no matter the style. Considering how much I love to experiment with or replicate styles, and to make up for the fact that I haven't animated something in a long time, what other way to get back in gear than to make my own bumpers? So welcome everyone, this is what you'd get if this were a television channel. Wait 1 second. Now that's more like it. Viewers of my channel back in 2021 and 2022 would know that I've already made some bumps that I would use at the beginning of episodes of my old object show Battle for the Remains of South Park Face. Yes, that's the name, don't question it. Specifically Adult Swim type bumps. The usual black screen and text, image bumps like the Dawn is your enemy, and my personal favorite from Adult Swim, the bumps on their former anime programming block, Adult Swim Action. I don't even watch anime. Now the card bumpers, they're random. They say whatever. Whoever writes these have an attitude of their own. Sometimes it's a whole different experience. All day. So for my bump, I simply put the first thing on my mind, along with a deadpan attitude. Pick the song from one of the many artists on Bumpworthy, and Mr. Scruff. No doubt, another iconic part of Adult Swim's bumps are the bits of scenery with their logo plastered somewhere in the bump. It's like Where's Waldo when trying to find the logo sometimes. Remember when there was a TikTok trend about that? From what I've seen at least, the scenery can be an image or a video, so that's pretty neat. And now you just find a way to implement your logo into the scenery by photoshopping, hiding it, making it cover something, all that stuff. Easy.
Like I mentioned earlier, my favorites on the Adult Swim side of bumps are definitely what Adult Swim Action has. Just a ton of stuff going on that either has some things related to the anime you're watching, or I assume absolutely nothing related to the anime you're watching. Again, I don't watch anime. But to you anime people, is there a part in Ghost in the Shell where some lady pokes what I assume is a hot air balloon? If so, then I'm a new man. Adult Swim Action's bumps are quite interesting. Sometimes they're the usual tagged picture bumps, while other times there's a fair amount of things going on within 10 seconds. We'll be focusing on that specific part of their bumpers. Keep in mind the following with Adult Swim Action's bumpers: no jump cuts, simple flat color graphics, and usage of either real life images or illustrated images. Here's what I ended up with. And those are the 3 Adult Swim themed bumps. Hope you like what I got so far. And if you like that, now is the part that I've been waiting for. This is what made me want to do this video. This will get me to anime in ways I've never bothered to do so before. It's none other than...
Nickelodeon, your TV network. Nickelodeon, the place for kids. Nickelodeon.
Now this part in particular is why I even wanted to make this video. Nickelodeon's bumps, specifically the doo-wop era or those before the 2000s, are something like no other. They can work in just about any animation style possible. It's like the tribute video says.
Because the cartoons who are crazy enough to think they can make commercial breaks exciting are the ones who do.
And boy do they do it. For me, of course. If you ever wonder why I have a bit of a weird sense of humor, or have an interest in weird designs, these bumps are great examples of why. People could say what they want about how Pinchface is the creepiest son of a gun out there, but no matter how creepy or strange some of these bumps can be, it makes me love them even more. Nickelodeon's bump style allows anyone to get a bit creative. You know what I'm saying? Just one problem. I'm not the best at doo-wop. let alone singing and composing in general. And I tried.
Calebddfwa's a big frickin' deal.
Alright! But that didn't stop me from trying here though. A thought hit me. Sometimes when I'm making silly names for StreamYard or anything like that, I just add more D. They don't have any real purpose in my name other than to fill up username space. There are some Nickelodeon bumps that just use a sample of the word Nick as an instrument. So why not do that with the D?
D.
We have our sample, now let's just pick a different jingle. Guess what song I used if you want. Nickelodeon's bumps weren't asking for a lot. The highest priority was to implement the logo with the titular orange color and the white balloon font. And if we're trying to replicate that, it's only fair to stick with that formula. So I picked a color and a font. Beautiful. And is it really an old Nick bump without a character or two? So of course, I made a character I personally think fits with the Nickelodeon bumper. Here's something that I'll always like. If your name begins with a C, you can make your little creature make it look like it's yelling the name. It's funny. With that said, meet Bumperton. And if you know your Nickelodeon bumps, you know that they have multiple upon multiple of styles. So this gives me the chance to have some fun. Maybe experiment with stuff that I haven't done forever. Here are some attempts of mine, and perhaps some other stuff too. The usual Nickelodeon bump style. Not really a styled bump, but a transition to the logo. Early CGI bumps like the teacup head. And a simple stop motion one. These are silly, but that's why I like them. I had a blast doing them, and I sure can't wait to do more. If you liked what I got here, feel free with some other bumpers I could try to replicate. I've been thinking about Cartoon Network for a bit, so I might be in for a treat. And if you liked this video, consider liking and perhaps even subscribing. That is all for now. See you on whatever I make next.